Morning, everybody. I'll call the meeting to order. This is our organizational meeting. Our first order of business is selection of mayor, and I will open the floor for nominations for the position of mayor. Councillor
Danny DeBlanco.
Okay. Councillor DeBlanco, do you accept the nomination?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll call for nominations a second time. Councillor Lewis.
Thank you. I'd like to put my name forward for mayor.
Okay. I'll call for nominations a third time. And I would ask for a motion that nominations cease. Councillor Blaser, all in favor? All right, our next order of business is to appoint our scrutineers and our election process. So we require a motion that council conduct a vote by secret ballot. And if more than one nomination is received, which we have had, that the county appoint Dwayne Coleman and Renee Klamosko as the scrutineers for the secret ballot. So, all right, thank you, Councillor DeBlanco. All in favor? All right, we will pass out the ballots and proceed with our secret ballot.
Sorry, Bill, I missed the deadline.
Yeah, by Wednesday or something, I think it goes up to 0 again and then up goes kind of climbing up as far as I could see on the forecast.
That's good. This stuff will melt and soak in.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, I'd like to declare Councillor DeBlanco elected as mayor. We will now administer the oath of office.
That's it. You're over. You're done with now. Just about.
I, Danny DeBlanco, do swear that I will diligently, faithfully, and to the best of my ability, execute according to law the office of the mayor for Leduc County. So help me God, sworn before me at Nisku in the province of Alberta, this 24th day of October, 2023.
Give my best side.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you very much to my colleagues and your faith in my ability. Certainly believe that we have one of the strongest councils in the region, and hope that my ability to manage our meetings and move forward and sit on some of the committees helps us to continue to raise the profile of our county. With that, I will go over to 2E, which is deputy mayor appointments and terms of office. And as we know, our deputy mayor appointment is a rotating schedule. So looking for someone, there is a recommendation for the last 4 terms for deputy mayor in front of us, looking for someone to put that on the table. Councillor Smith. Thank you. So that we confirm the deputy mayor for 8-month rotation with Councillor Verdi until October 31st, 2023, Larry Wanchuk, November 1st, 2023 to June 30th, 2024, Glenn Balazer, July 1st, 2023 to February 28th, 2025. Is that correct? No. It should say July 1st, 2024. Is that correct? Okay, no problem. I've learned to stop if I think there's a mistake now. Ray Scobie, March 2025 to October 2025 organizational meeting. And that Councillor Wanchuk take the official oath for deputy mayor for the term November 1st, 2023 to June 30, 2024. All in favor? That is unanimous.
Right hand, put your left hand on the Bible.
I, Larry Wanchuk, do swear to diligently, faithfully, and to the best of my abilities, according to the law, deputy mayor for November 1st, 2023 to June 30th, 2024 for the Leduc County. So help me God.
Thank you very much. On to number 3, which is adoption of the agenda for our organizational meeting. I assume there are no changes, Mr. Coleman?
No changes, Madam Chair.
And looking for someone to move, Councillor Scobie, all in favor? That is unanimous. On to number 4, which is Leduc County appointments, appointment for internal boards, external, and then quasi judicial, and then solicitor. So we'll start with internal boards. Just going to move there. Looking at our table and what we've done in the past, and I would recommend we do this time is just to work through this. So number 1, Ag Service Board are all council members. So we will all sit on Ag Service Board. Number 2, council committees, which are workshop, governance and priorities, and regular council. That's all councils. Council sponsorship and grants committee. We have Councillor Lewis and Councillor Smith on that. Councillor Lewis and Councillor Smith. Pardon?
I'm good.
Okay. Is there anyone else who would like to sit on that committee? I am seeing no one, so we will allow those 2 names to stand. Emergency Management Committee are all council members. FCSS, Family and Community Support Service Advisory Committee. We currently have Councillor Lewis and Councillor Scobie. Councillor Scobie, are you wanting to stay on that committee? I'm seeing a yes. Councillor Lewis, I'm seeing a yes. Is there anyone else who would like to sit on that committee? I am not seeing anyone, so we will allow those to stand. Leduc County Library Board, we have Councillor Smith and Councillor Verdi. Councillor Smith? Councillor Verdi? Okay, anyone else wanting to sit on that board? I am seeing no one. On to number 7, which is the Municipal Policy Review Committee. Myself, Councillor Lewis, and Councillor Scobie sit on that. I'm willing to have my name stand for that. Councillor Lewis? Councillor Lewis? Councillor Scobie? Anyone else who wants to sit on the committee? One of us could step down. I'm seeing no one. Okay, we will have that stand. Parks and Rec Committee, there's myself and Councillor Verdi. Councillor Verdi, are you wanting to stay on Parks and Rec? Yep. Anyone else who would like to sit on Parks and Rec? I can remove my name. I am not seeing any hands. Yep.
I see lots of the people. Is that something we're dealing with today, or is that something that will come to our council?
Madam Chair, we'll be dealing with that today. Yeah.
And we advertise out, correct? And people have an opportunity to put their names in. Okay. Protective Services. We have Councillor Lewis, Councillor Scobie, Councillor Verdi, and Councillor Wanchuk. Councillor Scobie, are you wanting to stay? Councillor Wanchuk, Councillor Verdi, and Councillor Lewis. Okay, those will remain the same. Public Works are all members. Subdivision, we have myself, Councillor Balazer, Councillor Scobie, Councillor Smith, and Councillor Verdi. Anyone, I think our other 2 members are actually on Subdivision Appeal Board and have been trained for that. Is that correct? Yeah. Okay, anybody wanting to step off? Seeing none, those will remain the same. Does number 12 no longer? Number 12 is the Warburg Fire District Borderless Fire Service Update Committee.
I would say we can disband with that, Madam Chair. The agreements have been signed.
Okay, we will disband number 12, which is the Fire District Borderless. Do we need a motion for that?
We'll need a motion to appoint all, and then we'll just have that as an
Correct.
added
Okay.
piece on the motion.
All right, so those are all of our internal committees. Looking for someone to approve all of those committees. Councillor Lewis will do that. And again, and that's with the rescinding of the Warburg Fire District Borderless Fire Committee. All in favor? That is unanimous. All right. Okay, looking then to our external committees, the county sits on a number of external committees, and I believe we bring a very strong voice to the committees and certainly represent the perspective of our county very clearly on those. The first one is the Alberta Capital Region Wastewater Commission. Councillor Smith.
Change that. Going new name Arrow Utilities, but yes, I would be interested in staying on that.
Okay. Anyone else wishing to sit on wastewater? Or Arrow, sorry.
It's a term appointment.
Oh, it's a term appointment. Oh, good eyes. Okay. So that one stays the same. Alice, Alternative Land Use Services Partnership Advisory Committee. Currently we have Councillor Blaser as our main representative and Councillor Wanchuk. Councillor Wanchuk. Okay, and again, very positive connection to our agricultural work with Alice and finding ways to protect especially wetlands across our county. Number 3, Alliance of Pigeon Lake Municipalities. We have Councillor Blaser and the alternate is Councillor Scobie. Councillor Blaser. Councillor Scobie. Anyone else want to sit on that? Okay, very much. We know Councillor Blaser's has lots of his area is down by the lake and has a good knowledge of what's happening down there. Beaver Hills Initiative Coordinating Committee, Councillor Lewis and Councillor Smith. Councillor Lewis. Okay. Alternate Councillor Smith. Okay. Anybody else want to sit on the Beaver Hills? Because we can do an election. It's not a problem. I'm seeing no one. Capital Region Water Commission. So again, this is a term appointment. So we cannot change this. Is that correct? Councillor or Mr. Coleman?
Yeah, it's term appointment, so it stays the same.
Okay. Cost share. We have City of Beaumont and the City of Leduc. And the City of Beaumont, we have Councillor Lewis and Councillor Verdi. Are you two willing to stay on that? Anyone else wanting to sit on the cost share for the City of Beaumont? Seeing no one. City of Leduc, I have myself and Councillor Smith. Councillor Smith. If there's somebody who's willing to or wanting to do that, I'm happy to step down. I'm not seeing a hand up. Okay. Edmonton Global. Edmonton Global meets mostly via Zoom. It has a few in-person meetings, but really is our regional ECDEV agency. I'm sitting on that currently with the alternate of Councillor Lewis. Councillor Lewis, are you wanting to? She's doing one of these, so I'm assuming that's a yes. Anybody wanting to sit on that?
You want to be alternate, Dale?
Sure. Dal, would you like to move into the alternate? Okay, we'll move Dal on to alternate for Edmonton Global, which will be great. EIA Noise Advisory, we have Councillor Wanchuk and Councillor Smith. I believe this doesn't meet very regularly. Is that correct, Councillor Wanchuk?
Whenever they want.
Whenever, it's an on-demand?
There's going to be one in December.
Okay.
September.
All right. And Councillor Wanchuk, would you like to stay on that? Councillor Smith? Okay. EMRB. Because of how the EMRB is organized, the mayor is the representative, and currently our alternate is Councillor Lewis. Councillor Lewis, are you wanting to stay as alternate?
Can unless someone else.
Is there someone else who would like to be alternate? Again, EMRB is a great opportunity to understand how the regional board is working. Councillor Verdi?
Sure.
Councillor Verdi? Okay. Airports Authority. Again, that's myself as mayor. The number 11, we're continuing to have this despite the fact that we're not meeting, correct? The airport accord? We just want to hold it?
Yeah, it's a kind of a just in case, Madam Chair.
And the mayor is the representative on that. Intermunicipal Liaison Committee for Planning and Development. We have myself, Councillor Lewis, and Councillor Wanchuk. Councillor Lewis first. You stay, Councillor Wanchuk?
Yep.
I'm actually going to step off this one. So is there someone, Councillor Verdi, would you like to move up to the opportunity to sit and do a lot of work with our neighbors? Yes? Okay. The Intermunicipal Planning Framework, IPF Oversight Committee, Councillor Lewis.
Sure, we didn't met.
We haven't, yeah, that's another one of those ones we might have to look into seeing
Madam Chair, it's a similar kind of just in case.
airport authority one. Yep. The Chamber, Leduc, Nisku, Wetaskiwin Region. We have Councillor Lewis as their councillor and the alternate is Councillor Smith.
I'm good unless someone else.
Okay, somebody else want to sit on? Councillor Smith, alternate?
Which one? Yeah.
We're at number 14, the Chamber.
Well, he does such a great job. I think if somebody wants to step in this call, they probably only ever miss.
I don't think she ever does either. It's a great one to be an alternate on because there's really nothing to alternate
Yeah, so
around.
somebody does want the
Yep.
opportunity. It is actually a very useful organization that we use a lot. So if somebody wants the experience of at least being waiting in the wings for Kelly.
I can step up tomorrow morning.
You're pretty effective, Councilor Lewis, so I'm okay with being an alternate unless somebody wants the great experience of waiting in the wings.
Anyone else for an alternate? Seeing none. Okay, we will leave that as Councillor Lewis and Councillor Smith. Leduc and District Regional Waste Management Commission. Currently, we have Councillor Blazer with an alternate as Councillor Wanchuk. You guys are both. Anybody else want to sit on the Waste Commission?
Come on, it's only garbage.
Nobody. Okay. Leduc City Parks and Rec and Culture Board. We have Councillor Wanchuk and Councillor Scobie. Okay, Councillor Scobie. Anyone else wishing to step up to that? No. North Saskatchewan Watershed Alliance, Councillor Blazer.
I must say, I'm on so many watersheds and lakes, I've never attended a meeting here. So
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe I should just step away. I don't know when their meetings even are.
It used to be all the time on Tuesdays when we had meetings, so.
I realize, oh, sorry. Oh, everybody make sure you have your microphones on. So Councillor Blazer, you're saying that as the representative on North Saskatchewan Watershed Alliance, you've not had a meeting?
Well, they've had meetings probably, but I haven't known about them and I've never attended one, so.
So can we keep
Maybe
you
I'm
two
bad.
gentlemen on there and just, we will check into that? And just apologies to everyone. I've skipped over the Leduc Regional Housing Foundation. Thank you, Councillor Lewis. Currently, there's myself and Councillor Scobie. I stepped on to the Housing Foundation partway through the term because there were some other changes that were made. I would like to step off of that. I know the foundation likes for us to stay for the whole term. I think that if Councillor Scobie is really willing to stay, then it provides the continuity that we need. And I would like to nominate Councillor Verdi. I believe that the Housing Foundation now is starting to look at different ways to provide both affordable and other types of housing. And Councillor Verdi has lots of experience sort of in that background. So I would like to put Councillor Verdi's name forward. Councillor Smith.
I would definitely be supportive of that due to the fact that all of our new housing seems to be going into the division. And so again, any alternate housing or anything that could go in there, it would be a great fit. So I appreciate if Councillor Verdi would represent Leduc County at that.
You accept that?
Yes.
Okay. Anyone else want to put their name forward? If not, then we will keep Councillor Scobie. We'll remove myself and Councillor Verdi will sit on there. Down to 19, which is Pembina River Association of Municipal Districts. That's everyone. Pigeon Lake Watershed Steering Committee, Councillor Blazer.
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
Okay. Warburg Seed Cleaning Co-op Limited Board of Directors. We have Councillor Blazer and Councillor Scobie.
I'll stay.
Councillor Scobie? Okay, with that, I will ask for someone to move the external boards and committees and commissions as altered or as amended or whatever. it is. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All in favor? It's unanimous. Okay. 4A3, which is appointments to the quasi judicial boards. The first one is, oh, these are all term appointments. Is that correct?
So Madam Chair, we need to pass a motion to advertise for the vacancies that we have.
I apologize. So for the external boards and commissions? Someone make a motion to advertise for the external boards and commissions where we have, go ahead, Counselor Verdi will do that. All in favor? That's unanimous. Okay, quasi judicial, and this is just a reaffirmation then, Mr. Coleman.
That's correct, Madam Chair.
Someone confirm our 2023-2024 appointments.
Sorry, Madam Chair, this is for advertising. My apologies.
For advertising for Leduc for the subdivision development
For the
board.
quasi judicial boards.
Someone move that we advertise for Leduc Regional Subdivision Development Appeal Board positions.
How many people are we looking to get? Sorry.
We have 4 members that expire in March and August and December of 2024. So we currently have a slate of 5 members.
So would we be advertising for the March or would we be advertising for all?
For all.
Because it's a 2-year term, is that correct?
3-year.
3-year term, sorry.
Okay. Okay, you'll make the motion to advertise for the vacancies in the Leduc Regional Subdivision Development Appeal Board. All in favor? Unanimous. All right, the last one is appointment of county solicitor for 2024. This one's pretty straightforward. We have in the past used Brownlee LLP as our primary solicitor. Any comments on that from administration's perspective, Mr. Coleman?
Madam Chair, we continue to use Brownlee for a lot of our day-to-day. We also have a couple other legal council members that support us. So this is an appropriate motion at this time.
Okay. Looking for someone to make the motion. Councillor Scobie. All in favor? It's unanimous. 5A, which is regular committee meetings for 2024. Are there any changes to this, Mr. Coleman?
No changes, Madam Chair.
So we'll continue to work on the same schedule that we have in the past. I'm just going to say that as opposed to reading it all out. No changes to our current schedule. Looking for someone to make that motion. Councillor Balazar. Thank you. All in favor? It's unanimous. 5A1, review of 2024 scheduled council meeting dates. Okay. And there are some changes that are listed and the reasons for them being changed are listed there as well. Any comments, questions? If not, someone to make the motion that they be adjusted as followed. Okay. So 2024 scheduled meeting dates for council workshop, regular council governance priority committee be adjusted as followed. Councillor Wanchuk has a motion on the floor. Comments, questions, debate? All in favor? It is unanimous. All right. We need a motion to destroy the ballots. Councillor Balazar, thank you very much. All in favor? That's unanimous. And we will adjourn at 9:24. See everyone back at 10 o'clock.